Everybody ready?
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Assistant Chief Morgan Kane. I oversee our Patrol Services North Bureau. I wanted to update you all, provide an update on an incident that we had here today in the 4400 block of Iowa Northwest. Shortly around 2:24 p.m. today, MPD received a call for service for a shooting that occurred on the parking lot over at the school campus. Upon arrival, our officers responded arrived on the scene, and they located a 17-year-old child in the parking lot suffering from one gunshot wound to his body. The child was subsequently transported to a hospital, a local hospital here in Washington, D.C., where he was pronounced deceased. What we do know in reviewing limited video, again, this is preliminary, this is a preliminary statement that I'm giving you right now, is that there was some sort of altercation on that parking lot. Shots were fired on that parking lot. We do have one gun that is on the parking lot. At this point, we don't know how it is associated with the shooting. Our homicide units are on the scene investigating. There's still a lot of video that we have to go through. There are witnesses that we need to talk to. The schools right here in the immediate vicinity were placed on lockdown at about 2:30 this afternoon, and that was lifted right around dismissal time at 3:30. Our school resource officers coordinated with the principals of the schools right here in the area to ensure that the parents were notified of what was going on and that the school was on lockdown. Also, where they could pick their child up. We coordinated dismissal with the schools. At this point, I don't have much more to give you, but we surely will take questions. I surely will take questions, but as this investigation progresses and we get more information, we will update you on what we have. What we are asking is, because there were other people on the scene, if you've seen anything, saw anything, please call us at 50-411. You can text us anonymously, or you can call us on 202-727-9099. We actually really need to hear from those people that were on this scene today so that we can bring justice to this family that lost their loved one today. And I want to sincerely offer my condolences to this family on the loss of their young one today.
17-year-old, was he a student at DCPS?
He was a student, yes.
At one of these? At Roosevelt?
Yes.
He was Roosevelt?
Yes, sir. Yes, Sam.
Are you looking for a vehicle connected to the shooting?
In this moment, we have the vehicle that we were looking for, that we saw on video. We have made contact with the driver of that vehicle.
Another witness, when I first arrived, told me that he saw 3 young men running from the area, some running down Georgia Avenue. Is that connected to this?
So we're investigating. We're still in, as I said, we're in the preliminary stages of this investigation. There are folks that were in the area that have valuable information that will progress the investigation, and all of the information that we have and we will receive, we will follow up on that.
You said the student was shot, or had one gunshot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if there were other shots fired? A neighbor said there were not fired.
There were other shots fired. Again, we're watching the video, and there are other videos that we have to pull to really coordinate what the succession of the shots that were fired actually mean and how they play into this homicide today.
And you may have said this as part of the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Students at Roosevelt already done for the day, or this was during school?
This was during school hours, so it was 2:24. School gets out around 3:30 for dismissal. So at no point other than, and I don't say this lightly, we did not feel from what we've seen preliminarily that the students that were inside of the school were in any danger.
Chief Kane, are you investigating whether or not there may have been an exchange of gunfire?
Preliminary. We're going to investigate. We're investigating, right? And we're in the preliminary stages. And again, we need the videos to really tell the tale. As you can see, there are trees, some vantage points are obstructed. So it's going to take the great work of our homicide detectives to put that timeline sequence together.
This is in the school parking lot?
Yes, the campus parking lot that you see over there. Yes, ma'am.
And do you have any
We do. He was in school. We're aware that he was in school at some point today. We're investigating at what point he actually left out of the school.
Just to confirm, next of kin have been notified?
Yes.
Do we have a name?
Not that I'm going to release. We'll put that out in the statement.
The weapon that you recovered, can you describe it?
I don't want to share that information in this moment. I want them to investigate. And again, Paul, we will give you more information as it is available.
But it was a handgun?
It was a handgun, yes. Mm-hmm.
And the shooters, do you believe that they were students as well, or you're not sure?
Well, we're part of the investigation. We have our school resource officers, why they're so valuable. They were actually inside of Roosevelt when this occurred, and so they're working with our homicide detectives reviewing video in hopes of getting some of those folks on the scene identified.
Did the SROs actually hear the gunshot?
I can't answer that question in this moment. They were inside of the school.
And just to confirm, 17 years old, because I think we originally had 15.
You did, but it's 17. We confirmed, yes.
Chief, why do you have so many canine cars here? What do they do?
The canine, they're actually part of the response. We want to make sure that there aren't any other guns in the area, if there's any casings, and so it's just part of what it is. And this is a 17-year-old, so I assure you we are going to have a robust response as an agency when one of our kids are hurt.
Do you have any update on the 10-year-old?
In this moment, homicide, we don't have an update that we can share with you all right now. And as soon as we do, just as we will with the 12-year-old, we will give you the information as soon as we can.
Can you summarize how difficult it is for you guys to keep responding to these shootings?
That's a great question. Let me say this to you. I am a 25-year member of this police department. I live in Washington, D.C. I have an 8-year-old son. So I can't overstate how heartbreaking it is, how heartbroken I am right now for our kids with what we see happening as a police agency and as a city. But what I will tell you is that it just makes us more deliberate and intentional in our resolve to put our hands around what is happening with our kids. You heard the mayor say it. From the mayor on down through her administration into this police department, it is heartbreaking, and we will continue to do everything that we can to stop this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.